We begin tonight with weather as there is a chance of severe thunderstorms in Nez Perce County and other places. We are hearing reports now of nickel-sized hail or larger and 50-mile-an-hour winds. We actually have some video of the storm taken by our KREM 2 meteorologists.
Some ominous looking clouds out there. Let's get straight to Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo right now as we talk more about the impact of these thunderstorms. And Jeremy, just in the last half hour, they seem like they've really picked up steam, especially in our kind of immediate area.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where they've been coming for us, and as they enter a more densely populated area, they are going to pack more of a punch. It's basically the same thing we were seeing, but when you're talking populations of 0 to 3 people, we don't really get to feel those effects, but now we do. Let's go ahead and dive into some of these storms. You can see we still have our severe thunderstorm warning. A lot of activity going on in the southern portion of the Idaho Panhandle. The one we are going to focus on is this cell now moving just to the west of Coeur d'Alene. Post Falls, Liberty Lake state line area is taking the brunt of this, kind of just off to the east of Liberty Lake. As this thing moves to the north, we're looking at it taking aim at Hayden, so be ready for that. Might be more on the west side of 95, but this storm is showing signs that it's weakening, which is good because at times it was indicating 1 inch in diameter hail and 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. A little convergence zone off to the north. See what's going on right here. We're gonna have a little bit of radar fun. This little band right here that just popped up, what's happening there is you have this storm that's off to the north, this one in the far west side of Bonner County. That storm right there and our severe storm down to the south come together, and the wind coming out of both of those is creating that convergence zone and that line you see from Spirit Lake up towards Sandpoint. So that's a sign of how much energy we have in the atmosphere. To me, that says, watch out. That storm in western Bonner County, west central Bonner County, is going to be a biggie. Moving through the Silver Valley, a round of strong storms. These are not severe warned, but they still pack a punch. Likely getting some pea-sized hail and some very gusty wind, along with some very heavy rain. When it comes to rain, we are seeing in places a ½ an inch to upwards of 1 inch or even 1.5 inches of rain in a very short period of time. To put that in perspective, that's more rain than we typically see in the entire month of July or August. If you're getting that kind of rain, it doesn't matter what kind of surface it's on, you're going to get localized flooding. It's going to be in low-lying, poor drainage areas. Think ponding is what we call it. Basically, really, really big puddles. If you encounter one of those, walking, riding your bike, driving, whatever it might be, don't go through it. Oftentimes it can create sinkholes or be dangerous or hiding dangers underneath it. So a lot going on in the world of weather. We'll keep you up to date on this all night long.
Sounds good, Jeremy. Thank you very much. Right now, we're going to look at some power outages across the region. Kootenai Electric is seeing more than 2,000 members without power right now. As you can see, most of those are east of Rockford and north of Plummer.
So we move on to the Avista outage map now. They also now seeing a total of 2,057 affected customers. That number fluctuating bits at times. Right now, there are 81, though, active outages.